What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and there's a few things that I wanted to bring up at the start of the video. One thing is that I do not have a tracker yet. I'm potentially still interested in recommendations by the time that you watch this. I'm also going to have asked on my Discord already. I think a lot of trackers aren't ready yet with all of the new cards that have been added to the game. And I don't need to rush into like whichever one updates first. I just want whichever one is ultimately going to be the best for me. The other thing, I did look into rating a little bit. So we just hit 3K with our last game. And there's a few interesting things about rating. 6K is the final rating floor. At least it seems. I don't know, maybe I was reading out-of-date information. Let's take a look at these heroes first. I remember Zephyrus. If you have 2 copies of a minion, find the third with 3 possible wishes throughout the game. That's really cool. Huh. This is like a fun little mini game though, but I also do like wishes. Oh, I'm happy with either of these. Let's go for Zephyrus. I feel like Zephyrus really allows you to explore some zany comps. So you really want to play tempo. The longer you can hang on to this hero power, the better it's going to be, because then you can use it to find level 6 triples. And triples that you know you're going to be hanging on to.
Are you ready?
So I think I will probably go with the Dozy Whelp. Refreshing, Anomaly is a little bit stronger on the first turn, but I think the Dozy Whelp gets stronger after that point. Yeah, let's go with this. So the points that I wanted to bring up about rating is that 6K seems to be the final floor. And at least when I looked it up at the start of this video, the top 600 players in the game were all at 8,000 or better. So maybe that's like a long-term goal. But 6,000 I think is probably doable, since you'll have a rating floor all the way up there. I do imagine the climb is going to slow down a little bit. I'm not expecting to get to 6,000 as quickly as I got to 3,000. Both because I'm going to win a little bit less, and I might also start to get less rating points from my wins. I might not get 300 rating points each game, but then also, right, I might just get some losses in there too. So not going to stress out about it either way. That's the long-term goal. The other interesting thing with a tracker, kind of on the subject of all of this, I'm still having fun not knowing what I'm doing. That's like the biggest difference between this and TFT, is that TFT, I feel like it's really hard to have fun not knowing what you're doing in the game. You have to do like so much research to make heads or tails of all of the randomness going on. But this game, it's all numbers. It's all numbers. So I'm having fun even if I'm not making suboptimal, or even if I'm making suboptimal things, because I can at least have a little bit of a sense of what I've got going on here. I'm interested in the Gambler, and I suppose the only real things I can do here are roll down or cycle through the Busker. Or cycle through the Menagerie Mug to give like Dozy Whelp +1/+1. But I think I'd rather gain an extra gold next turn, though that would mean I have 7 gold next turn. This costs 5. Free dealing. The numbers don't line up great there either. But I'm going to go for this.
It's good to get some minions in play.
3/3 is good, temporarily. The bonus health is probably good. Oh, that's decent. Works out well for us, though. I like, as long as I'm winning, I'm feeling pretty good. want to be leveling. I want to be building up some wishes. These are more of a combo than this really is. Huh. I could just buy all 3 dragons. Do you think that dragons do have some use with the wishes? Sure.
That one might make all the difference.
Okay. Take a triple. Why not? Could also next turn take a triple level and then grab a level 4 character. That's probably pretty reasonable as well. Means that I probably will just eschew picking up the Whelp Smuggler entirely, though it is a nice combo with the Blazing Skyfin. Playing this game on Saturday, I think it's fun to let you guys know when I play the games as well, and then you can kind of follow it like a Let's Play of sorts. But I'm playing this one on Saturday, and not as my first game of the day. Just had a busy morning. There was a Pokemon Go event, so I went to the park briefly as well. And that's pretty good. Give my Whelp some extra attacks here with their pirates. That's going to work out well for me. Though not well enough. Oh, wait, yeah, well enough. Okay, we grab a tie. That's fantastic. Now let's grab a tier 4 character. And see what we can make out of that. Peggy is cool. Blade Collector's just good. Underhand Dealer, scaling that this early could also be fun. I don't actually have another pirate at the moment, so that makes Peggy a little bit awkward. Maybe I play Underhanded Dealer for a little bit. Like, at the very least, Peggy's a 6/5 already. Alright, I'm gonna grab Peggy. And Peggy. And then I'll look to pick up a pirate ASAP that I think isn't Thorn Captain. But next turn with 8 gold, I can roll twice, buy a pirate, then buy something else. Just had that one really good game with pirates that kind of makes me want to force it, but there's some fun stuff that you can wish for, pirates and not pirates, that I'd be excited to take advantage of. Ooh, big board here from this opponent. That's a really, really good attack, though, and that's, I mean, we had perfect combat RNG there. That is pretty dang good. Okie dokie. Where are we? There we are, in 3rd place currently. Show me the pirate. I will take an Amalgam. I don't want to take Thorn Captain, though. Let's roll. Okay, I'll take Gunpowder Courier. That seems gravy, baby.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I love that line. Gotta think if I want the green thumb or not. I think I roll and try to hit another pirate, though. I like Felemental, and I like Celemental. Felemental also pumps the Skyfin. It's so early, so we're going to get so much... Yeah, we're going to get so much value out of all these stats here. That's quite good. Yeah, it's +1, +2 to the Skyfin as well. Didn't think about that, but... Either way seems good. And then Whelp Smuggler is pumping up the Dozy Whelp. I believe it only gets 1 health from each time it gains 2 attack. But still, it's a little bit of extra survivability each combat, which is contributing to more attack overall, even if it doesn't get to keep the health. As a reminder, if you gain stats in combat, you don't get to keep them, unless it has the word permanently. And if you gain stats outside of combat, then you do get to keep those stats Just as a reminder, because that took me a while to figure out when I was learning this game initially. Cool. I feel like I'm killing it right now. I'm strong. I have not used my hero power at all, and I just want to continue to be strong. So we could pick up the Mistake Pirate. It's probably good. We could also pick up a Murloc, which is just more stats on the Skyfin. But I think that pirates are going to be pretty good. So let's do this, and then let's level up, which will continue to pump my pirates. Oh, and when... Wow, okay, so when this gets pumped because it's a pirate, it also gains additional health. Cool, cool. I like that there's, like, synergies that, you know, are kind of unintentional, and you just kind of find yourselves in falling into. Next turn, I could just level up again if I think that I'm strong enough. I might do. It's not bad. And then once you're at level 5, then there's a big incentive to start to use 3 wishes, because then you can get your first 6 off of 3 wishes and potentially roll into or 3 wish again into the second 6, and then you can use your third wish to triple the pair of 6s that you found up until that point. So I think that leveling here, especially if I'm still feeling strong after this combat... Let's see. This opponent is not streaking. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm just going to level up here. I think that we might take some damage this turn.
I think you can win this thing.
But I don't know. Bob thinks I might be able to win. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Okay, not the best attack for us. In fact, I would say that's the worst attack. Okay, so it looks like we have to survive the damage, but then the Dozy Whelp gets to get the bonus health. But those combats worked out well enough, which will allow me to grab another win. All right, we're gonna level. All in. Let's grab some XP here. Let's do it up. Unless we find something really good right here, what would it have to be? Elise is cute. Wildfire Elemental is cute. Faceless Disciple, also cute. Let's send it. Let's send it. The fact that it gives us +2/+2 just from leveling up is cool. That's a lot of fun. I could decide to sell off this, this, and this, which are all pretty weak, and just pick up something big like Wildfire Elemental. It might be better. It's less health, to be sure, but Wildfire Elemental is kind of still protected behind this taunt. It will pump my pirates again. Alright, I'll go for it. This guy's no longer gaining health when we pump our pirates, but Peggy's still got to go somewhere as well. And I feel like an 8/5 with a cleave-esque ability is pretty good at this stage of the game.
You got this. You're way ahead.
How does it look, though? Okay, they've got a taunt, so we're gonna kill the Refiner as well. They also had a cleave maneuver, so that means we're not gonna get out of this scot-free. Yeah, we're gonna take 8 damage. Still lobby leader? No, not quite lobby leader anymore. Oh, brutal. Okay, not worth. Not worth to no longer be lobby leader.
The battle is really raging out there.
Here's a pair, and then we can wish it up. I do not hate that. Yeah, let's use our first wish here.
Exactly what you were looking for.
And our tier 6 is Discover a Naga or Young Murkeye, which could also be really good this early in the game. Discovering a Naga does seem pretty good early on. And I don't have any use currently for... I don't have any good battle cries right now. 6. Just play this, roll, and hope to find a pair of something. Oh, this is pretty early to grab this. Yeah.
I think you can win this thing.
I mean, Orgoza is also tempting just because it is so early. And that cleaves both, right? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I have 2 taunt minions now. That's right. Oh, that's a kill. Will you play an elemental? Elementals in Bob's Tavern have more stats for the rest of the game.
You're good at this.
Well, if we can discover another one of these things, that's pretty good. The Nagas are just kind of like giving me econ for now. They're not that exciting. Here's another really good elemental payoff. Alright, it's a little bit awkward because I think I've got to sell through this. And probably... Yeah, I got to sell through a lot of my stuff here. But I think it's worth it.
Perfection.
After you play an elemental. So do I just want to go through every elemental I see? Probably. Oh, wow.
That'll do some damage. Spicy.
Yeah.
Let's make this spicy.
Alright, hopefully we find something with the word elemental on it. We do. That's interesting.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Surprise!
Okay.
I think you can win this.
We're gonna do some elemental stuff. I'm reading a lot of these cards for the first time. We're not gonna get to overkill this, which is a little bit awkward. Oh, and then it gets a Divine Shield there. Yeah, really awkward combat ordering for us. We're actually gonna take a ton of damage this turn too. I was gonna say if we get we do get another attack with the elemental, but again attacking into a Divine Shield. Super awkward. So we take 13. There is no longer damage protection or prevention or whatever. And we have one more chance to use Zephyrus. So this minion's health becomes whatever my highest health is otherwise. Okay. There's probably a good level 6 elemental that I'm interested in, but I also kind of want to make use of the ghosty. I don't know if buying, selling this does anything for me right now. I'll still do it. Okay, I know I want that for sure. So I could wish into this, but it looks like it won't let me. Or maybe I misunderstood that. Maybe you need 2 of this guy regardless. Oh no. Okay, that did triple.
Army you're building, friend.
This gives me a level 6. We'll take another one of these, I suppose.
Surprise!
Oh, I got a free roll.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Cool. Oh, and I always have free rolls now.
Win this thing.
After I play an elemental, my next refresh is free. Okay, I did gain a lot of stats. This was definitely a transitional turn. And I'm not cleaving, which is a little bit awkward. I'm close. I'm really close to having enough stats here. I think I'm just barely falling short, but we are going to survive here. We're going to take a little bit of damage, but we're not going to be dead. We're going to take 13 down to 7. This is tough. Playing a class for the very first time, essentially, is always going to be a little bit tricky. Alright, I definitely want this elemental. Grab this too. And then, I don't know, I kind of feel like I have to get through this elemental of surprise, or maybe I just get through the upbeat upstart. We are up against the ghost here. I have to sell 3 elementals to get through this. This is an elemental, I'll buy that. The APM is still definitely a little bit of an issue. Okay, that's going to give me 2 more things. Let's sell out of this. Let's grab this. I might get rid of the elemental of surprise. Just don't have room for it right now. Alright, this is free. Yeah, all stats there for sure. Free roll. Then let's pay for a roll. Do I lock onto another wildfire? It's bigger.
Doing great out there.
It's kind of embarrassing that I've played this one so long and just pumped it up when the one that I see in my shop currently is already bigger. Okay. The guy that triples with your other guys can slowly give your team Divine Shield. That's definitely an interesting piece of the puzzle. Might go for the Cackling Cyclone to pop some bubbles, as well as
Nice work out there.
pre-fuel up the wildfire. Get rid of this. This is too tiny too. We grab this. We grab this.
Quite the army you're building, friend.
My favor.
I'm gonna level because I probably want to do that eventually. Let's play this free roll, see if there's any big elementals. It is easy to spot the elementals though. That is the nice part. Because they're just 10 times bigger than anything else. Let's grab this.
Take a deep breath.
Need a drink?
I could have kept that, I suppose. Playing these things a little bit in the wrong order. Oh wow, definitely in the wrong order. Well, well, well.
Take a deep breath.
I'm gonna run out of time. No, I can do this.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Ah, I ran out of time on the Discover. That was awkward. Alright, I do have enough to overkill with the elemental and pop a bubble. Never mind, it's got a bubble to begin with. So I didn't have too many bubbles going into that. The Molten Rock can maybe buy me a little bit of grace here. Not that much, though. Yeah, that was a mistake. I die. Top 4. It's tough. Like I said, reading everything for the first time. Not trying to make too many justifications off of it, but 4th place doesn't feel that terrible. And I'm going to play another one here for you guys. Sometimes you're going to get longer Battlegrounds videos. That was still a pretty good game, too. Especially experimenting. But now it's like getting a taste, and then I immediately want to play again. And I want to play Elementals again. And I want to do that same thing, but just slightly better because I already know what I'm doing. And I know a lot of those elementals have been around for a bit. The one that seems new to me is the one where you have to sell 6 elementals to get more elementals, and that's the really good one. So yeah, let me read Captain Hooktusk. Remove a friendly minion. Choose 1 or 2 from a tavern. 1 of 2. It was like, I'll always pick 2 of them. From a tavern tier lower to keep. So, seems like it could do well with beasts. Because you could use that to pick up a bunch of froggies. I don't know. They both have the same amount of armor. I'll try the Hooktusk. The thing is, when I played that other guy previously, I did do really well with him, but I made heavy use of his buddy. I wasn't really caring about the hero power that much. I was going all in on the buddy. Alright, well, I like this Elemental, and I think it is synergistic with this hero power. Because I think I can sell the Elemental and grab another tier 1.
Need a drink?
I might be totally off on that. But the fact that this is glowing makes me think that you can use it on tier 1 characters and just grab a tier 1 character back. Cycle through some of these. I'm just going to level next turn. No. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to level next turn. And we take a little bit of damage here. Unfortunate. But nothing to be done about it. I guess if we had taken the 4-1 ourselves, then we would have tied there.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Yeah, that's obviously really tempting. Sell this. Sell this.
It's good to get some minions in play.
That is why, in theory, you lock onto Elemental, because you can do that on turn 2. Which is really strong. Can't imagine we lose this fight. Oh, well. Certainly not. Not with that attitude. I guess my opponent just held the card in their hand so that way they can potentially upbeat Harmony it. Holding it in their hand for multiple turns. I guess if it's good enough, you can do it. So here we can do this. That gives me a triple. I level, then play the triple, and I can still buy one more thing this turn. I can also turn this into treasure. But I'm not going to, since we got an econ-based thing here. Just gonna grab the Micro Mummy. Could have gone Pirates here too. Pirates doesn't seem nearly as powerful as it used to, even though I think all the cards are still here for it.
You can turn this
Just
around.
playing Eliza and a bunch of cheapo pirates. Death Rattle, trigger the battle cries. Well, if I find a battle cry, or if I find 2 battle cries this turn,
Minions really pulled their weight.
I don't know, we could just chomp on this. I'm sure it's useful though. Yeah, let's just grab this, and launch on the Eternal Knight. Probably just take a mistake here.
Practice makes perfect.
At the very least, we're building a lot of econ. And we're strong.
Have a good battle, friend.
So I want to start translating this into some strength. I don't know. I'm sure I can figure out something to do with it from there. Even if we trigger this guy's battle cry, it doesn't actually do anything to give something taunt. So that'll go away once we go to the next shop. But are there any good battle cries? This is a good battle cry. Actually, the later you put this guy, the more likely his battle cry is to work. Sell this in level. Maybe a trash for treasure this. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, let's just throw this thing at the end, and then let's grab an extra gold here with the metalhead combo. I feel like we're building econ and we are really strong right now, so this is reasonable. Yeah, what you really want here is you want battle cries that give you gold, give you coins, stuff like that.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I'm trying to think if there's any others that stand out, but yeah, looks like this is the combo to go with. Battlecry, discover a quest. What is this? Oh wow, he found a buddy with a battle cry. Okay, that's good. You're gonna take 11, but that's cool.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Oh, I found another one? Oh, wow, right, because I just kill whatever I kill first. I grab whatever I kill first, and everybody's playing this guy first. That's funny. Let's eat the cub, see if I can find another... No, I'm looking for another busker myself.
Great! Let's get some better minions in here.
Doesn't really do enough, though the fact that it's a pair is quite tempting. This is kind of interesting. And for the rest of the game, should function the same as permanently.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. That one might make all the difference. I think you can win this thing.
Grab a free Molten Rock. And grab some gold and grab some Death Swarmers. It's not horrible. It's not great by any means either. It's a nice way to gain a little bit of scaling that could be relevant into the late game. Tripling this guy could be really cool. We can't triple it super easily with my hero power. At least not yet.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
We could also find more Death Swarmers, though. That's kind of cool. That's also pumping up the Radio Star and the Incorporeal Corporal. So maybe we do try to make something like this work. I should have eaten one of those things. Oh well.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight.
Oh, Felemental could also be really exciting. Let's grab Felemental then. That's also quite good to hang on to in the back of our minds. I don't think I want the Xylo Bones. Do kind of want Eternal Night though too. Yeah, maybe I just go for these. And let's throw in one more roll, try to find another one of these. We don't find it. Could get rid of the Corporal at some point and throw in the Risen Rider, which is just better. But I just don't think it's necessary to do so immediately. What did I steal? Front Drake. Not great. Rest of this ordering is a lot of fun. Yeah, we're going to get 2 more Death Swarmer triggers. That's a lot of fun. Oh, and then the Corporal goes down to a coupling. Okay, that's awkward. Take 8 down to 21. Alright. At some point we will have to start playing for stronger boards too, but for right now,
how's it going out there?
The Death Swarmer stuff is really fun. Let's try to triple something. There we go. There's a triple on the Death Swarmer. I feel like that's pretty important. And I think I go for this now. Level 5. End of turns trigger twice. I don't know if that's super important. I don't know who I just played against. Or what they had. Giving this +4/+4 and taunt is pretty cool. Yeah, let's just do that. And then gonna split the Bone Mare into a level 4 thing. Just grab this. Could grab another Risen Rider, but I want to roll for this guy.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Yeah. Got some amalgams there. Another Corporal. And another Radio Star. Alright. I'm just gonna play... I don't even think I have to play this, but... Suppose I will. I almost have too many taunt characters here. Oh, and it's up against the Ghost. That's right. Yeah, I guess I just shouldn't have played this at all, but I'll just sell out of this next turn. Hopefully we can triple this, find one other relevant battle cry. I am going to have a lot of cash here.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Oh, a 2/2 hand with Reborn, so it's slightly better than the Risen Rider even. That's something to consider down the line. You know what? I will just grab one of them.
I like where you're going with this.
Oh, it's an undead Murloc. That's interesting. Don't need the bones. Grab another one of this guy. It is strong. Alright, let's grab it. I want to cycle through the pirate to try to find a level 3 character. I think I'm just going to play through Felemental here. Is an Eternal Night interesting? I can easily buy it. Yeah, better to buy it now. If I think I'm gonna want it. And then I'll throw in one of these Forsakens that is gonna basically gunk up my whole board though here. Like, I don't want to sell off any of these things. I want to make sure we're getting use of this double Death Swarmer.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
I'd really like to get another Metalhead in here, and then one other reasonable battle cry. Grab another Underhand Dealer this turn. These should be reasonably big, but not big enough to, like, save me here. Yeah. Still take a ton. Like a ton. Alright, well, we're still learning. I'm really curious how many rating points I lose. So, like 100 for third place and then minus 26 means you gotta do... I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade or anything here, but seems like it would be tough not to climb with these rates. But for today, we are done climbing. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.